Youth workers across the country are finding really creative ways of supporting young people online whenever they need it the most. And we thought we would like to share a couple of the lessons that we've learned along the way.
My top tip for online youth work is all about structure. So keeping structure and routine with the group, make sure that the young people know what they're going to be doing and who they're going to be doing it with every time they log online. It'll also help them keep more structure in their daily routine with everything that's going on at the moment. And it may also help young people avoid contacting youth workers so much outside of work hours, and this will help reduce staff burnout.
My top tip for youth work online would be to only do what your internet can handle. No one wants to see pixelated pictures and videos or you sounding like a robot, so maybe do some research into your Wi-Fi speed or possibly even invest in a booster.
Be flexible, find out what works for the young people, ask them what time suits them and how they'd like to be contacted. Also, be relevant and learn new apps that are popular with young people today, such as TikTok, House Party and Instagram.
My top tip for youth work online is just to bring your personality and banter. Young people come to our face-to-face sessions because they love spending time with you and with their mates, and online really shouldn't be that different.
My top tip is for anyone that uses videos to engage young people. I use this app, it's called InShot. It's free, it allows you to add music, special effects, merge different clips together, and it really captures young people's attention.
My top tip for working online with young people is leading by example. So any activities that we are setting or tasks, just getting involved, like, it makes a hell of a lot of difference. It helps build relationships and it shows young people an example way of how it might be done. So just by providing that might reduce any anxieties and encourage them to get involved.
And we bring in guest speakers to help facilitate some of those sessions. It gives a bit of variety to the sessions, and it means the young people aren't looking at the same person every day.
Don't panic post. It's very easy for us to think that we should be posting stuff all the time, but young people have personal lives and a lot of that revolves around social media. And all of a sudden there's a load of youth workers clogging up their news feeds. So think about what you're posting and when. Don't go overboard, because you don't want to make young people sick of seeing you.
One-to-one support is just as important as online group activities. Have a holistic approach to working with young people. Engage with them as well as their families and other support workers to ensure that young people aren't feeling alone.
My top tip is to be reflective in your practice. If something isn't going so well, then change it or try something new. If something is going well, then that's great. Keep doing it and share your good practice. And remember, you're not working in isolation. There's hundreds of youth workers out there who are in the exact same position, feeling the same way and doing the same thing as you are.
A group contract will set rules and expectations for online engagement. Rules in the contract will include respect, young people being fully dressed, only engaging in communal spaces, and not engaging in any form of online bullying or trolling.
Start every session with a game or an icebreaker or something like that. Try and think of some of the classics, like Pictionary, Articulate, even Bingo. It gets all the group involved and it means that everyone's taking part before you start into some of the more serious stuff. It even is about playing simple games such as Go Fetch, it's all about using your camera. Or another good one that we find is things like Bus Stop, really quick, easy, and what happens is you find that young people are a wee bit more awake and alert during the session, so give it a go and see how it goes for you.
If you're doing an online session, try and vary your activities every 15 minutes or so. It's not good for anyone to be staring at a screen for a long time. Try and do some different activities, like you could use the Zoom whiteboard function or split them out into breakout rooms. You could play a game or do a quiz, or you could share your screen and show a video clip. Even just getting them up and doing a couple of stretches or a fitness challenge just to keep things moving.
Alright, 20-second top tip. Make good use of your prep time. Make pre-recorded videos and schedule your posts. No point duplicating work, so you can share those resources. Can't reinvent the wheel, and this will give you plenty of time for what's really important: supporting the young people and interacting with them online. And time! Yes!